Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your January 2022 reading. I will be doing a general romance forecast with a horseshoe spread that's 3 to 4 months out and 12 months out. And then I'll do a one-on-one relationship spread if you have a specific person in mind. I will also be pulling my Oracle Love cards for you. Those are messages from Spirit to you with a bird's eye view of the situation. And then I have cards to pull from a specific person to you. And I also have some erotic sex card tarots if you want to take some of those, and then some angel cards. Alright. I actually noticed I didn't shuffle these things. Let me shuffle these over here really fast. Sorry to waste your time. I know I try to do all my shuffling off camera because I don't like watching videos where people just shuffle in the sea, but you know, I forgot to do that stack. Okay, so we got your past, present, near future, 3 to 4 months out, you in a nutshell, your environment, your hopes and or your fears, and then we got your 12-month outcome. And this is supposed to be a love reading, so we'll see if that comes out. Some of these things, it's like, there's no love. Interesting. We got the 2 of Wands reversed, and we got Gaia manifestation. And it's interesting because he has this little globe in his hands, and then Gaia is the earth. So it's like you made a decision in the past, and you finally got what you wanted. It might have taken you a bit to get to that decision, but once you made it, what you wanted just like kind of like manifested on its own. I know it's very ambiguous. Let me see if I get something else. So to clarify that, I got the 6 of Wands and then the 2 of Cups reversed. It actually looks like maybe you made the decision to leave something, because you got the 2 of Cups reversed, which means like disunion, like getting away, you know, stopping a relationship, and you look happy about it. So that does give you more clarity onto such an ambiguous interpretation there. This is your current situation. We got the Emperor in reverse and Apollo. So the Emperor typically is about routine, doing things in an orderly fashion, responsibility, duty, boundaries, restrictions, and it's in reverse, so it could be like, and you got it here with Apollo, god of light, and everyone's kind of like looking at you and shining. I don't always pull extra cards, but I do when I have to. Got Judgment upside down and Queen of Cups. And the Judgment is typically about, when it's at least starts it up, following your calling, resurrection, revival, destiny, reunion. Queen of Cups, she is in touch with her emotions. She has a full cup to share with people. She is responsible with her emotions. She doesn't do anything evil, manipulative. So let's see, how does this all add up for you? I'm gonna pull another card. It's just not adding up. Water nymphs feelings. Okay. So I guess that the Emperor can see he's in reverse, so maybe in that case it's like he might be without his emotions or making a logical decision, but it might be like a too much of a logical decision and not considering his emotions. But it seems to be paying off for him, because we got this figure which is like gold light, everything's like shiny and bright, and the focus is on him. So it's kind of like, because you turned off your emotions, you stopped drowning in your emotions, you were able to like kind of escape something. Well, I hope that makes sense to you. This is your 3 to 4 month future. So the Chariot, and we got the Grace's festivities. The Chariot is only about focus, drive. Both sides are going in alignment. You know, if one was going to the left, one was going to the right, you wouldn't be going anywhere. Kind of swift speed, pride. So it looks like you're going in the direction you want to go, and you're quite happy about it. I think it's a card of Cancer too. So, we got Grace's festivities. So it looks like in the near future you're gonna start putting yourself out there, going out, driving out, physically leaving the house. You're gonna be meeting new people. You might be in reunion, like, you know, it kind of looks like they're holding each other, like, I missed you so much. Whether that's with a specific romantic partner or just friends. Getting out of your normal routine that you might have had in the past. Getting out of that routine lets you meet new people. So you can't find new love unless you meet new people. You're not going to find like the husband of your dreams by him walking into your house. It's not very likely, short of him being like a repair guy or something. Alrighty. So this is you in the current situation. So we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And we got Icarus in experience in reverse. So it feels like you might feel like you've been burned. Something might not have like happened the way you wanted it to, or maybe you played a little dangerously, but yeah, maybe you felt like you exposed your heart a little bit too much. You feel kind of burnt by an experience. They might have even burnt you with money or materials. Yeah, I don't know if you spent money on them or they wanted money of you, but you're not feeling too happy about whatever is going on right there. So this is the environment. It's not necessarily something you can control, but the weather outside does affect whether you go out or not, or, you know, if you had to put on a raincoat. So we got the Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer waters from the choppy waters, moving away from grief and moving towards where you're supposed to go. And we got Hermes, the journey. Well, this looks, I feel like I could breathe again. That's funny. This is like a scene of like the god Hermes. He's just in this big open field, and like it's like you can go anywhere you want. Maybe you just got a bigger yard and there's like a big area for you to be in. Like something happened where like you can go out and do things again. So I mean, that does sound good. Like you're traveling from one place, you know, kind of with choppy waters, to a free open space where it's kind of like the world's your playground, which, you know, is suitable if you're looking for love, and if you're watching a tarot card reading about love, I'm sure you are. This is your hopes and or your fears. We got the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Horion. So it looks like this is a hope. You're hoping everything will happen in divine timing. You're not going to miss your shot when it does come. because and whatever your spirit planned for you is so perfect, you don't want to miss it, but you won't, because it's so perfect, it's impossible for you to miss it. And we got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which means maybe you're afraid, can be you're afraid of a new beginning, or you're afraid of giving a gift or giving money to someone. Maybe you're afraid that someone will take your money, because if it happened once in the past, it might happen again, and you're afraid of that. But your fears are not necessarily true. It's just something that's kind of, in your head. The more you think about it, the more likely it will come true. And in the sense, it's good to face and name your fears here, because then you could like say, hey, that's something in my head, and I can move past that. You don't have to think about it so much, because if it does happen, then it does, and when it does happen, if it happens, then it's here. You don't have to you don't have to tempt fate to come towards you. At that. We got your 12-month outcome. We got the King of Swords and Secrets. Oh my. Okay. I wanted this to be a love reading, but it's not like there's too much love on this here. I'm sorry about that. So it looks like 12 months from now, you're going to have a very clear mind. The King of Swords is also the King of Libra, which is balance, judgment, fairness. So you're going to have a clear mind, and you're going to have, like you cut out your emotions here, it's going to have a very logical, something's going to happen that's very logical. You're not going to let your emotions run you when it comes to love in 12 months. Some sort of secret might be revealed at that time, and instead of like going crazy and like just going vicious, you're going to say, hey, you lied to me, but I'm not gonna explode, because that's gonna only hurt me. Yeah, but I mean, it does look like there's a secret out there, and so it might even be kind of like begging for forgiveness, and you're gonna be like, I'm done. I'm done, and you cut him out. Okay. So if you give me 1 second, I will shuffle the cards for the one-on-one spread, and then we can move on to the oracle cards from Spirit, and then the oracle cards from the person, and then we have angel cards after that, and we have a few sex tarot cards too if you want that. So let me pause it so you don't have to see me shuffle so much. Alright, I finished shuffling, but I'll do one more on camera, just for good measure. And then this one also. Alrighty. So this is a one-on-one relationship spread. So this is typically you, the current, and this is the partner. If you need to, since it's general reading, to flip these roles, you can. And this is the shared energy in between you guys, past, present, and future. So, interesting. We got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and we got Eros, Desire in reverse. I typically love seeing this in a romance reading, because it's about passion, desire, love, intense love, creation, sexuality. But it's upside down. And this is the card that I don't like to see in relationship spreads. It's normally about imbalance. One of you feel like you're giving a lot into it's on your side, so I'm gonna say it's you. You're giving a lot into the relationship. You're giving all your time, money, resources, and the partner's not putting in any. He's not even trying. They might be busy working or with another person. They're putting their time and money somewhere, but it's not to the relationship. And because of that, you just feel like you feel so unwanted. Alrighty. And this is your person. So it looks like they're walking away from something. They're pulling back. They're walking away from their cups. And they're going into the mountain to think and meditate. They're getting away from this situation. It could be the relationship, or they could be getting away from a working, like maybe their job is overworking them and they're, knocking out the door, so they could be with you more often, depending, what they're walking away from you'll know what it is. It looks like there's a lot of challenges and strife in their life. It's not easy. They have to be swift on their feet, and they have to keep moving, and as soon as they think they got something figured out, then they have to move again to the next problem, kind of like a whack-a-mole game. Here is your past shared energy. It looks like someone made a decision, and the decision might have been, to the relationship's favor. Like, they chose the relationship, they chose the union, and, everyone felt really good about it. If they felt like it was an achievement and accomplishment, all the work had paid off. So put these in there. I'll pull some of these cards as these are as tarot cards, not as advice. So in the present situation, it looks pretty good, between you guys at least. I know you might feel like they don't care about you, they're not putting in the work that you want or expect, but between you guys, it looks like you're happy. It looks like you have your wish fulfillment. You got the rainbow here. We got trust, even though maybe you might think that, they're giving their time and energy somewhere else, but you gotta trust that they're gonna, you don't have to, this isn't advice, this is, it's a situation of trust, so it's a situation of truth. So maybe when they are saying they're working late at night, they really are at work, and, they're not, with another person. I hope you don't hear too much on that window, because I haven't opened. Sorry. We got Gaia manifestation. This is about having everything you want. As soon as you want something, it's here. Gaia is the earth. It's everything on this physical plane. Oh no, the traffic is really picking up. I like having the window open for the breeze, though. It is New Year's, so I guess everyone's getting to their party. Alright, so we got the near-term future for you. We got Deception in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and Hercules, Protector in reverse. So it looks like whatever kind of situation you think was happening, yeah, I think it's going to be over. I was trying to decide between whether it was going to be over or if we're going to be digging deep in, but I think it's going to be over because of this card that's paired with it. It's like the mask will be pulled off. Whatever suspicion that you thought was happening, whatever self-imprisonment that you had in your head, what kind of storyline you had going on in your head, you're going to be free from it then. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pull cards from Spirit, and then after that I'll pull cards from a person if you have a person in mind. Let me shuffle these in here where they found this. I actually haven't pulled these as tarot cards or anything else. I just made my shuffling case easier. But, okay. Spirit cards. So Spirit has a bird's eye point of view of the situation. So it's more neutral versus the cards from your person, will be their truth, not necessarily the truth. And let me pull this a little bit farther up. Hey, little guy. Okay, so we got obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Also, as a side note, when it's reversed, I either think of it as it's blocked, it's the opposite, or it's to the extreme. Something is modified about the original message. New love. A new love or a recommitment to love is developing. Children in reverse. Children are important to this partnership. Unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Mastery. You have learned the spiritual lesson. So I was remembering you had that one card, where was it? The Eight of Swords. It could be that maybe you're overthinking, you're obsessed about maybe something's going on, when maybe in fact your partner is just unavailable at work. So once they walk away from their job, once they tell their boss, you know, I can't work so much, I have a family life too, they might, you know, be able to recommit to you. I didn't see anything about children in this reading, so I don't know if one of you guys is a caregiver or maybe the kids are taking up time. It's interesting. But yeah, definitely you want to go outside and sit under a tree if you can. Go hiking, go for a boat ride, whatever you can do to get outside, get away from your computer, and clear your mind. Some of these cards. So don't forget, these cards are from, these cards are from your person and not necessarily, that was kind of upside down, not necessarily from spirit, so it's their point of view. I wear armor. Savor the moment, upside down. I want the naked truth. You were too proud. You are better off without me. I will hear you out. That door is closed. I am not confident. I want to throw away. Interesting. So it looks like the person you're involved with, you're thinking of, they're really guarding their heart. Oh my god, my neighbor's coming up with this music. Okay, it kind of looks like they're a little mad at you. It looks like, or at least they think they're better off, you're better off without them. I don't know if they think that they're dragging you down, like maybe they can't give you what you want. But they also want the truth. They don't want you to sugarcoat it. Man, that music's so loud. Hold on. Okay, I think the music's done. Okay, yeah, I think they want you to tell them the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. Just give it to them plainly. Yeah. I don't think they believe you. Or maybe they lack confidence in themselves. I'm surprised this card is in this deck. I thought this would have been, okay, it's fine. It's here. Maybe they want to involve a third person, not necessarily a three-way in sex, but it could be like maybe they want a third person in the relationship, like they want their mother to help with the kids, or maybe they want a babysitter to help carry some of the weight. They want some sort of intervention, some help, some sort of change. So it's not just the two of you, and maybe they feel like it's not just the one of you doing the work. Maybe if you think you're putting all your time and effort into the situation, you have no time for yourself, it could be helpful to have a babysitter, even just on the weekend or something, you know, just so you can take time to recharge and have something else to give in the relationship so you're not draining yourself dry. Okay, so I'm gonna pull full of my few of my Eros cards for you. I'm going to leave it open to whether it's something you want or something your partner wants to try. It's up to you to figure that out. And you, of course, don't need to do these at all in any shape, but, you know, something new maybe to try. Okay, that one and... Alrighty. Go to school. So this could mean you or your partner wants the other person to perhaps learn more about sex. There's a lot of online trainings. I know that sounds silly, but like I know there's this local sex shop in San Antonio and they sell toys and clothing and stuff, but they also have their classes. Before the pandemic, they had like a in-person, you know, pay $5 and they'll have someone talk about sex for some time in a very, you know, clinical sense. Or not clinical, but, you know, like, you know, appropriate. You know, it's not a hands-on demonstration, it's just, you know, talking about it. So, and during the pandemic, they moved their classes online, so you could even look it up online. It's called The Love Shack, and they have their events on Eventbrite through Zoom, I believe. So you could always learn more about different topics. Maybe they want you to diversify, or you want to diversify and learn new things. This could also be something as simple as they have like a teacher fantasy, or you have a teacher fantasy. Sudden and overwhelming. Maybe they just want you to surprise them, you know, out of the blue. Like maybe you're both working on your computers one day, and like when the lunch break happens, you know, one of you just jumps the other person in appropriate places. Perhaps they like the thrill of maybe getting caught, like finding a place to have sex at a grocery store or in the movies, somewhere that's, you know, where you're not supposed to be doing it. That might be something that turns one of you guys on. Hands on. They might want you to very much use their hands. I don't see toys on here. Yeah, so they want your hands and not toys necessarily. Submit to me. Yeah, it looks like maybe one of you guys wants to have a power play dynamic in your sexual relationship. Burn me, but it's upside down. Sometimes people have like a thing where they want to be like Indian rembrandt or have a candle wax on them. Maybe the physical heat turns into a metaphorical heat to them. Pillow princess. That's when one person lays back and the other one does all the work. Easy enough to fulfill if you're willing to do it. It's interesting. I've got this over here. Make me cry. They might like having a situation that makes them hurt, and that they might have some sort of wiring in their brain that helps them feel the passion that they want. And we've got like an animal, like they want it to be, they don't want you to be too polite, or vice versa. They just want you to go at it like an animal without having any inhibitions or restrictions. Alrighty, so I'm going to pull cards from your person now. So again, these are things that are from them to you, and not necessarily the truth, but, you know, their truth. How can I help you? That almost reminds me of that submit to me thing. Like maybe it sounds like something like a submissive would say. Okay. I know I made a mistake. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Was that one of your cards, spiritual lessons? No. Yeah, that's one else. Will you ever make things right? I can't get enough of you. I want to tell you how I feel. Huh. So it looks like generally there's someone that likes you. I mean, they can't get enough of you. Maybe they might be out of contact with you because they want to tell you how they feel. Maybe they want you to tell them how to make it right. I don't know if it's something as simple as buying you okay. It probably is not. Maybe you need them to actually hire a babysitter, or maybe you need them to actually take some sort of action. Not just talk about action, but actually do it. Whatever they say they're going to do, whatever they say they're going to fix or change, stop talking about it. You just want them to do it. So maybe you got to explain to them how they can help the situation versus assuming they know. Maybe it's really clear to you, but for them, they don't know. Not everyone can understand what another person's thinking until they say it, in reality. Alright. Actually, I haven't pulled these too many. If you do have a question of when something will happen, I'll pull these. I'll do 2 cards, so you could be A and B. You could choose when will this happen on A, when will this happen on B, or you could just pick between the 2. So this will be A, this will be B. Oh wow. So if you had a question of when something will happen, 6 months or in January. Okay, let me finish you guys off by pulling advice for you. Nice. Okay. So we got citrine. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So it could be that you're overthinking things or over-worrying, and you don't need to. If whatever you worry about happening is going to happen, it'll happen anyways, regardless of whether you want to put energy into it. Put in energy into something that you can make a difference about. Citrine is a very affordable stone if you want to wear it on a ring or a necklace. I do have citrine on my online shop of the jewelry that I've made, my sterling silver solder jewelry, if you want to check that out. But yeah, when you wear it, it'll be like a reminder to you to stop worrying so much, damn it. Chillax. And so this is citrine is yellow, and then we got peace in yellow. We got Archangel, come well. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So yeah, stop thinking about the worries and put your time to love. If it can't be the other person, at least something you love. It could be a hobby even, or it could be your kids. It could be animals. Put your time. I was gonna say money. Put your, I guess, money and time. It's the same thing. To something you love. Oh my god. Wait, me return this trick on again. Okay. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Let me pause it for a second. Okay, yeah. I think he was just moving his truck. Let your friends help you, and this is advice to you. Ask for and accept support from friends. So sometimes people, which is funny, because you had that one card where you felt like you were giving everything you could, and the other person wasn't doing it. And you also had that card like I want to throw away. So when you ask for help, you gotta accept it too. Sometimes people are like, oh, why doesn't anyone help me? But then once help is offered, they're like, oh no, I couldn't accept it. I'm too proud. I could do it on my own. Sure, you can do it on your own, but you don't have to. So maybe when you release some of your responsibilities and let your friends help you, even if they just become an ear to hear you vent, that can help you too. So let your friends help you. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. This isn't a romance card, but I threw it in there anyways. I think it could be seen as try to be fair and logical about the situation. Yeah. But I mean, if you were thinking about like a career in like being a lawyer or something, that could be your answer too. We got Iris Harmony. Iris is one of the goddesses similar to Apollo. She could travel to the underworld, earth, and heaven. She could go freely where she wants. She is the messenger from, I believe it's Juno. No, not Juno. The wife of Hades. No, sorry, the wife of Zeus. I forgot her name. But yeah, she can go wherever she wants, and she's often seen with a rainbow, which is a full spectrum of life. So rainbows are always like a sign of happiness, diversity of life, full spectrum of life to me. So that might be trying to embrace everything in your life, not just focus on one piece. Okay, so my Cancers, thank you for joining me. Hopefully I will see you next month.